was getting kind of fed up with this video. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's crazy. My favorite, personally, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled. Good morning or afternoon because it's 12:23. Today is day 1 of the croissant adventure, and we're going to 3 different places. We're going to Pépite Boulangerie, Maison du 7, and the Hood. So right now we are on the RER, which is the train, and we're taking the A line to go to Pépite Boulangerie. Bonjour, ok, je suis prête. Moi, je vais prendre une black croissant, s'il vous plaît. Black croissant, s'il vous plaît. Et un croissant au beurre, et c'est tout. Guys, this croissant is huge. So we got a black croissant, and then we got just a regular butter croissant. Let's take a bite of this. Ooh, she's heavy. This is heavy. I wish I could put this on a scale. Time for the taste test. I was expecting this to be hard. I think it's like chantilly, like it's like whipped cream. And there's some kind of filling. I'm guessing it's gonna be black sesame. It's very light. It's not a super strong. That is so filling. I think I could eat that for breakfast and be full for like 5 hours, maybe 4, maybe 3. Okay, let's try the traditional croissant. Okay, look at her, she's beautiful. Simple, classic, beautiful. Okay. Now mind you, it's about 1 p.m. So these aren't like fresh out the oven, to be fair. Still very soft, very buttery. So this is supposed to be like a Southeast Asian fusion restaurant. So now that we're looking at this lovely menu, we're realizing that the croissant is only available at breakfast. Yeah, we're going to ask if there's any chance that it's available, and not. If not, we're just gonna go cry. Bonjour, j'ai une question.
Le carré croissant, si vous voulez.
Oh, ok, puis je peux commander. Ok, ok, merci.
Ça sera sur place ou emporté?
Ah, sur place, s'il vous plaît. Okay, ok, merci. We got the croissant. Honey, I'm home. This place is so cute. Just feels like a little bit of home. From one Southeast Asian girlie to the next, you know what I'm saying? Also, the plate is giving grandma's house in the best way possible. It's like it's cut in half, and there's a filling inside of it. First bite. Oh, I'm excited. That is so good. I'm so pleasantly surprised today because I thought I wouldn't like filled croissants. This is incredible. The filling is smooth and creamy, and it's the perfect amount of pandan flavor. When we were at Pépite, you could barely taste the flavor. It was very light. I like a punch, personally. I like it when it's not too strong, when it doesn't taste like artificial flavoring, but you know what flavor it's supposed to be. And that's what this is. You can definitely taste just a hint of the cocoa, and the pandan's very good. So it's delicious. It's also not too sugary. I think they might have put a little bit of salt on it, like sprinkled a little bit of salt, because I almost taste like a little bit of salty flakes or something. Let me just try one more bite to be sure. That was definitely incroyable. C'était magnifique. J'étais vraiment impressionnée avec ce croissant. Guys, they just gave us a free little treat. I'm literally gonna cry. This is so cute. They're so sweet here. I'm coming back, okay? And I'm buying merch. Pandan Party, that has my name written on it. This one, these are beignets. This one is passion fruit or maracujá para most brasileiros like us, okay? And then this one is pandan, I believe. Let's try it out. Oh my god. I got a bite, but I didn't quite get the filling. Oh my god. I'm in heaven. I knew this was gonna be interesting, but I wasn't expecting how cute this was gonna be. I wasn't expecting how much I was gonna like the ambiance. The menu is so interesting too. So we just got 2 cards to get 3 pieces of satay for free. That's 6 free pieces of satay. My darling, you didn't have to give me this card. I was gonna come back anyways. But now, I will come back many times. La dernière boulangerie du jour. Guys, it's closed. It's closed. That's the thing about the month of August in Paris. You gotta be careful. I would not recommend visiting Paris in August because everything is closed. Everyone's on vacation, which is great. Great for them. I'm happy. They deserve it. But we can't try croissants. So on to the next, I suppose. We have a great lineup today. C'est un jour de luxe, tu vois. On va goûter Galeries Lafayette. Allons-y. So we are here with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 pastries. I love Galeries Lafayette. So actually we're in kind of like an extension of Galeries Lafayette. The 9th arrondissement is just a really cool place in general because you have the shopping centers, you have Opéra Garnier, which if you didn't know, Phantom of the Opera, it was based on Opéra Garnier. So this is just a really cool place. Okay, so first we went to l'Éclair du Génie en pâtisserie de Christophe Adam. Actually, their eclairs are so incredible and beautiful and just such a luxurious delight. But I saw that they had the cookie croissant, which is like really viral right now. Honestly, I didn't have that much interest in trying it, but I thought I would for the video. From Éclair du Génie, we also got un croissant à la framboise. So a raspberry croissant, just because it looked good and I wanted to. So from I don't even know the place of where we got the other croissant. From Maison Philippe Conticini. And we got a croissant. Okay, enough chatter. We'll start with Philippe Conticini. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But just so you know, just a disclaimer, these croissants are very expensive. I think the average croissant in Paris is about €22. These were more than that, let me tell you. I'm not gonna lie, most of the croissants in these videos are a little bit more expensive, but it's just for the experience. Okay, so let's try it. It feels very soft and it looks very buttery. I like it more than the buttered croissant yesterday. In my opinion, the outer shell is like the perfect amount. It's not really like a crunch when you bite into it, but there's a nice crisp to the exterior of the croissant, and the inside's very soft. It's very buttery. Okay, let's get into the big guns. The cookie croissant. I'm not crazy about this. I've seen this even in the States. This is like hot, and I just don't really get the buzz around it, but don't know, we'll try it. Okay. I actually like it more than I thought I would. I thought it was gonna be really sweet. It's not too sweet. I don't have a problem with sweet. I love sweet. I'm a sweet tooth. My problem is when something is so overwhelmingly sugary that you can't taste any other flavor. Then I don't like that. Would I spend $6 on it again? Probably not. It was decent. I think the croissant itself, because there's a cookie smushed on top of it, I don't think the quality of the croissant is that great because the croissant feels kind of smushed. Now this, I'm excited to try this. I feel as though, because the raspberries aren't very heavy, it didn't compromise the structural integrity of the croissant, so it's still like intact. It doesn't feel like smush. It still feels pretty aerated. Would I pay $6 for it again? Okay, so we just finished at Galeries Lafayette. It was very good. We're 3 croissants full and we're about to go to le Ritz Comptoir. Allons-y. So we're here at le Ritz Paris. And it's expensive, but I'm excited to try this croissant. Because it's not in a traditional form, so it's rolled up. It's like a roll. I mean, croissants are always rolled, but it's kind of like a log shape. So I'm interested to see what it's like. Guys, I'm really excited for this. Okay, let's get a little corner. So here's the croissant in all her glory. It looks like an eclair, but let's try it. I do personally like a very aerated croissant. It's a little dense, which is fine. It's just your preference. Okay, so after some time to reflect, it was decided that le Ritz Comptoir, even though the croissant was good, was it €4 good for a croissant? I don't know, I don't think so. I think today we tried a lot of luxury croissants. We tried very elegant croissants. We were paying for the experience of going to certain places, and it was cool, but the croissant itself didn't give me that oomph. So we're gonna tone it down a little bit. We're gonna go back to basics, and we're gonna head to Mamiche, which is a boulangerie. They refer to themselves as a neighborhood bakery. So, allons-y.
Vous voulez ticket?
No, merci.
Merci, au revoir.
Merci, au revoir. Bonne journée. Unfortunately, they didn't have an almond croissant. I wanted to do something different, but they did have regular croissants. Also, if you ever visit Mamiche, they have a €3 minimum if you're gonna pay on card. So we also had to get some viennoiserie. Let's look at our neighborhood simple croissant. Well, it's very flaky. On the door, you can see that they've won a lot of rewards. So let's try the actual croissant and see. I've tried so many croissants the past 3 days, I don't even know what to say anymore. I like this more than the Le Ritz Comptoir. I think the Le Ritz Comptoir, it's really just for the hype. Not the best one, but definitely the best plain croissant of the day in my opinion. Oh my gosh, it is a rainy day here in Paris. So, rain or shine, we're gonna complete this damn video. It's day 3. Hello. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of over it. I cannot have another plain butter croissant because to me, I'm just at a point where I feel like a croissant is a croissant is a croissant. So I need some variety, I need something to switch it up, and I just feel like yesterday when we went to Mamiche and they didn't have an almond croissant, I think that was just my last straw. I think I was just over it at that point. But It's okay, it's a new day. Today we're gonna start off with a boulangerie called Du Pain et des Idées. Bonjour. On va prendre un escargot chocolat pistache, s'il vous plaît. Et aussi un escargot. Lequel est-ce que vous préférez? Au praline? Praline, ok. Et escargot au praline.
Non, il y a praline chez nous. Ça va, mais moi, je préfère ça.
Ok, je vais goûter les pralines. Non, j'ai confiance en vous. It's a croissant. So I'm so happy because I was very scared that the escargot croissants weren't going to be considered real croissants. But basically they said that it is considered a croissant because the dough that they use to make it, it's the same dough that they use to make croissants. Sometimes these type of pastries, they can be considered like raisin bread or like a raisin roll. But those types of breads or pastries, they're made with brioche dough, so it's different. So we got praline. And we got pistachio. So there's little bits of pistachio, and I think that's chocolate chip. Maybe it's the pistachio chocolate, I forget. I can't taste the pistachio like at all though. I can taste the chocolate. I definitely am happy that I'm having something other than just a buttered, damn buttered croissant. So this works for me. Okay, so this is a praline croissant. This is the praline escargot. So let's try it. Very good. I can taste the praline. When I think of praline, I think of praline ice cream. Then I think of like that sticky, kind of like sticks to your teeth in a nice way, like how caramel candy does sensation. I'm getting that. So it's good. I really taste the little bits of praline. Feels very good. I'm just so happy. I think out of the two, I prefer the praline flavor just because the pistachio is really subtle. I couldn't really taste it. So I think praline was my favorite. So it's a good start to day 3. Raining so hard. Can you show? I'm soaked right now. I hope this shows my dedication to finishing this. 2 more, let's go. We're here. So the thing about Ronnie Bakery, I saw somebody get a kimchi croissant. And so I want to get a kimchi croissant. So let's go try this kimchi croissant and get out of this rain. We have it. Shit. We have it. We've weathered through the rain and we secured it. Okay, let's try it. It's a little sweet on the outside. You can definitely taste the kimchi. There's some kind of filling on the inside with the kimchi. I'm not sure what it is though. I like kimchi, so I like it. Ooh, I think that's blue cheese. As you know, at this point, I like creativity, and I like it when you do a flavor and you can actually taste the flavor. You can definitely, there's kimchi in there. You can taste the cheese too. I would never think to put kimchi and cheese together, but it tastes nice. That was a hidden gem. I'm so shocked. I was not expecting to enjoy that croissant so much. That was the underdog, okay? I've tried so many croissants in the last couple days. And that was one of the first croissants where I really wanted to eat the whole croissant, but I left some for my man, okay? But that was very good. And the sky cleared up and the croissants today are so much better. I'm just so happy. Okay, we only have one place left. We can do it. So we're going to go to La Mauvaise Herbe. Allons-y. Okay, so we're here at the last bakery, La Mauvaise Herbe. So this is cute because this is a vegan bakery. I had to pay ode to the vegans, okay? I was vegan for 6 years. So when I was vegan, Happy Cow is the thing. That was an app that you used to see where all the vegan locations were. So on Happy Cow, it gets excellent reviews. That's promising. That's a fat croissant. And the price was good too. The price was like, it was €1.90. For a vegan croissant, it's not bad. One was like almost like a roasted. Since the video, I've had some time to reflect, and I have. So here are the overall final thoughts. The Pépite was expensive. The croissant was heavy, so maybe, you know, it's justified because it did come with a lot. I could not taste the black sesame, like, at all. If you wouldn't have said that it was black sesame, or if the croissant wasn't black, I wouldn't have known that it was black sesame. But it was delightful. I liked the whipped cream on top too. It was very cute and it was soft. It was very pillowy. It wouldn't be my first choice if I had to redo this whole experience. But it was interesting, it was creative. The hood was incredible. I really liked the ambiance of the hood. I think I really felt transported into a different space. As for the croissant itself, I really liked the Kaya croissant. I really could taste the pandan in the filling, and the filling was nice and creamy, and it wasn't too much. I didn't know how I felt that the croissant was kind of like cut in half, and the croissant itself wasn't like wow, but I don't think the croissant was supposed to be the wow factor. It was the filling, and the filling was delicious. I would absolutely order it again, but it was $6, which is kind of crazy for a croissant. I would definitely go back to the hood. Galeries Lafayette was so disappointing. And le Ritz Comptoir, it was so disappointing. I will never get a croissant from either of those places again. It was so overpriced. There was nothing exciting about it. And I'm not just talking about the plain butter croissants. I'm talking about the raspberry croissant. I'm talking about the cookie dough croissant. I'm talking about the croissant roll in le Ritz Comptoir. It was all just hype, honestly. Mamiche, I feel like we just didn't have good luck with it. They didn't have the almond croissant. The almond croissant would have been incredible. Side note, honorable mention, for an almond croissant, don't overthink it. You can go to Pret à Manger and their almond croissants are incredible. I also think it's like €2 and it's so worth it. I love an almond croissant, but unfortunately, they had no almond croissants. I think they said they only sell them certain days of the week, and I only tried their butter croissant. But the bakery itself is really nice. It's so cute. It reminds me of Pooh's Corner in Disneyland. I would definitely like to give Mamiche a second try in the future, but just for this video, also because I only had a butter croissant, it was nothing crazy to me. There was nothing that made me like, you have to go out of your way to get a croissant here. So that's that. Day 3 was my favorite day by far. We started off with du pain et des idées. In my opinion, that was the most authentic Parisian bakery experience. The interior is insane. That's been a bakery since 1875, and you can tell it looks so authentic. They have these palatial ceilings with the sky painted on it, and they have these antique mirrors with like gold leafing on the frames. It's so extra, and so am I. For the croissants themselves, I liked it. It wasn't my #1 pick, but I would definitely recommend somebody visiting to go there, and I would go there myself again. The biggest surprise and the underdog of this video was Ronnie Bakery. It was absolutely, without a doubt, the most flavorful croissant we tasted. I also liked that it was not only creative, but it was using non-traditional flavors that were savory, because most of the experimental croissants were using like sweet flavors. So I really liked that it was savory. Did it really taste like a croissant? No, it wasn't even in the form of a croissant, I wouldn't necessarily even classify it as a croissant, but it was so good. So I don't even care. You have to try that. I don't know who thought to put kimchi with blue cheese, but they're genius. The last place I went to was La Mauvaise Herbe, which is the vegan bakery. I really liked it. I was so pleasantly surprised. I think after day 2, I really just had no expectations after being so let down by the experience. I had a plain croissant and then I had a praline croissant as well. The plain croissant was fluffy, it was light, even though we were having it in the afternoon, it was still a good quality. And the praline croissant, I had like this Ferrero Rocher interior with like these hazelnut bits and this thin wafer paper and like this like milk, maybe it wasn't milk chocolate because it was a vegan bakery, but like this chocolate spread, it was delicious. I will say the croissants had a strong earth balance taste, or like you could really taste that it was made with vegan butter. I think vegan butter sometimes use palm oil, so that taste was very present in the croissants. I'm totally used to that flavor. It doesn't bother me at all. My boyfriend hated it. So it's just something to be aware of, especially if you're not used to the taste of vegan butter. My favorites personally, this is just my opinion, I would give it to the Kaya croissant at the Hood and the kimchi croissant at Ronnie Bakery. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled because they're really not like croissants really, but they were so good and I really like them. And I think if you want to try something different, I think it would be really cool. So that's that. Thank you for watching this video. It was a journey making it, but I'm really glad that I went through with the whole video because I was getting sick and tired of it at certain points. So I'm glad we stuck it through. I really hope that you try some of these locations. If there's any bakeries that I missed where you've tried croissants there and you enjoyed them here in Paris, let me know down below. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Vive la France!